So I'm not making that jump. Not yet. Did you hear about Chipotle opening a biz in Roblox game and giving away $1 million worth of burritos, and 14 mil went to the store on game? They're saying this is the future of stuff for the metaverse. Wow. So they're Chipotle selling digital burritos. Damn. That's wild. GA looks like it wants to go lower. Yeah, I like your idea, Randy. Watch the bullish divergence on the bottom. RSI is rising from yesterday. Price is falling. Just pay attention to that, but I don't hate that at all. That's already in the downshift too. UJ trying to get up here. See what you got, buddy. What are your thoughts on FT since Logan is still working for them? Oh, funding talent. I was like, what's a FT? Full time? My thoughts on the funding companies remain the same. They're not prop firms. They're funding companies. If you want to go play the game with them, go play the game. They have a lot of customers. They're making a lot of money. So it's good for them. It's just business, you know. But it's not a prop firm. That's why none of them call themselves prop firms anymore, because they got in trouble. They're not a prop firm. They're a funding company. And if you want to try to play the game and make some more money, do it. I'm never going to tell somebody not to do something. Whatever you guys want to do. Will I do it? No. Yeah, isn't there a new challenge? Like you go up against another trader for 24 hours? Yeah, pit me against somebody. Who wants to challenge ASFX? The swapping L50 as a knock has been the same zone. Yep, I agree with you, Randy, 100%. I think we could see bullish divergence on the Dow after the open on the 1 minute. Because it'll spike down, you're saying? Price will come down lower. RSI won't come as low. It would set up bullish divergence. I could see that, Paul, 100%. Got 7 minutes. UJ's coming up here. See that retest off that 50? That's the spot that we like. So Max, if there's divergence confirming the trend on the lower time frame, you would trade to that higher time frame divergence level. So on Euro NZD, if you were trading this, I would trade from that level to the divergence low, like I have marked off right here, and that's where I would read the risk reward to. But market sentiment here is bearish, so more likely than not, this would move lower today. It's just the other factors of this setup are why I did not trade it. It's in the Asian range still, and it had the divergence. Now that it's breaking the Asian range, if something was to set up later in the day, that's more justified. Just based on the back testing. Any reason US 30 and not US 100? Well, I mean, NASDAQ 100 is US 100, so I still am learning about NASDAQ. I like US 30 just because I'm more familiar with the companies in US 30 in the Dow than I am with the NASDAQ. So maybe that's why. But no particular reason. All right, we got 6 minutes. How's UJ doing? Coming back down a little bit. I'm emailing back and forth with Sanglucci from our video last week. Trying to get him to open up one of these trade space offices down here in St. Pete. So I had to work my magic. Of the 4 agreements is not to take anything personal. What if someone says, I love you? Don't take it personally. Love yourself enough that it doesn't matter. Boom. Do I trade gold? No, I do not trade gold. In fact, I'm trying to sell all my gold that I have, all my physical gold, and buy other things. But Riley doesn't want me to sell all of our gold, so I'm not doing that right now. But I want to, but Riley won't let me. And I'm not even kidding. People think I bullshit sometimes about like me and Riley making decisions together because some guys don't include their significant others in their financial decisions. I don't. I tell her everything. She had a dream the other night that I put $250K into an investment and I did not tell her. And she woke up and she was actually mad at me. She's like, no, I'm mad at you. I had a dream that you took a $250K loan, put it into some marketing thing and we lost all the money and you didn't tell me about it. I'm like, okay, well, that was a dream. I didn't really do that. So don't be mad at me in real life for that. I only put $150K into the... No, I'm just kidding. Bitcoin. Look at this sitting on the 21 EMA, man. It's like it's building a little landing pad for a rocket ship. We got 3 minutes till the open. Trade space in St. Pete, bro. Yeah, Randy, I wish. I mean, he's not against it. Lucci was not like, no, no, no. You know, he really... You'll see in the interview, because I'm going to post this interview we did. I think it's the best interview with Lucci that you'll ever find on the internet by far. Just because of the conversation, the topics. It's not even like 100% about trading. It's just about life. It's just so good to get inside his brain. And I feel like he definitely wasn't like, no, 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 we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. He was more like, okay, we'll see. So what I did was, here, I'll just tell you guys, because it's like, maybe someone doesn't know this. Like whenever you're being professional and you're trying to network with people, you always want to have a good follow-up. It's like a really important, even after a meeting, I'll text people, I'll email them, just follow, hey, thanks for seeing me. Let's catch up in 2 weeks or whatever, right? So after meeting with Lucci last week on Wednesday, I waited until this morning to say thank you and all this other stuff. And I did some research knowing that I would want to open the trade space in St. Pete or in Tampa. I'm like, well, where would we want to put it? Let's find him the space and just show it to him already, right? Like, don't wait for him to go looking for it. He's busy as fuck. Why would I go fucking not do it for him? So I went and I found the space. In fact, I knew he would like it even more if I found space in the building where Kathy Wood is opening the ARC investment firm down here in St. Pete. So in the email, when I say, hey, here's the copy of the interview, check it out. I know you're going to love it, blah, blah, blah. Thanks again for having me. Also, just so you know, I did some research and already found a location potentially in St. Pete in the same building that Kathy Wood is opening her office in. Do you want me to go check it out? He's like, his response was, the Kathy Wood piece is alpha right there. Thank you for that. I'll take it into consideration. And the thing is like his response doesn't say like, oh, let's do it tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow. That's not how you do business. Like you have to nurture the relationship. Lucci's only met me a handful of times. Like you have to nurture things before he then trusts me to go run this office for him. So I know that. So I'm not going to rush it. Like his response is like, okay, I dinged it. I checked a little checkbox in his mind with the way that I followed up, that I showed him that I'll take initiative and I'll get shit done. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to really not just think about the words that you're saying or typing to someone, think about your actions and how your actions can show more than words. So that's what I did, and it worked. So now we just nurture that relationship, and maybe in a year we got a trade space down here. Make him an offer he can't refuse. Exactly, Randy. Exactly, bro. Yeah, his recent Chat with Traders podcast is good. He also does one with Chris Irons from Quote the Raven. All right, here's our open, everybody. Let's see. US 30 going to wick down here and then come up off that 50. Set up that divergence like you were talking about, Paul. This is the volatility on the open here. NASDAQ down. Bitcoin coming off that 21. Look at it trying to come off this 21 right here. Watch. Bitcoin's going to come up, and I think US 30 is going to pin the 50 and come up off the 50. That's just my guess. I'm not trading it. I'm just still studying. UJ looking like it wants to come higher. Market sentiment on the 1 minute holding the buy zone still there. Let's watch US 30. I got CNBC Pro, and I actually really like watching it all day. It's kind of dry, but it is good to be just in the know of everything that's going on with different companies and stuff. So watch the pins here and watch it come up off this 50. Because you don't fight the Fed. So we keep our fundamental bullish bias. I don't trade this normally like ASFX signals. I'm just looking to trade here on the open. Look at that. If we would have bought it here at that 50, we're already up in profit. And it's short-term trades the way that I'm doing it. I'm in and I'm out. I'm not holding this all day. Unless it wants to run, I'll move my stop. But I'm in and out. I'd be taking profits on this already, just catching this pop. And again, you're going to be like, how did you know it was going to do this? All I know, guys, is I don't want to fight the Fed. Stocks are in a bull market right now. 8 and 21 EMA crossed up there. 8 is still above the 21 EMA here, which is telling me we're in a short-term uptrend. So any buys that I can get down here are great. That's it. It's like that simple. Market sentiment, very bullish. So all I'd be wanting to do today is buy it. It's that simple. It's like an ASFX system. Once you know how to trade ASFX and read a chart, it's like applying that knowledge and then getting the volatility of the stock market open. It's almost like this is like the best thing I've ever come up with in a long time. Bitcoin's not moving yet. NASDAQ is just doing its own thing. That's maybe part of the reason why I don't follow it as much. US 30, though, I'm fucking on with you.